Hebrews chapter 3 verse 1. Wherefore, holy brethren, partakers of the heavenly calling, consider the apostle and high priest of our profession, the Mashiach Yahushua, who was faithful to him that appointed him, and also Moses was faithful in all his house. For this man was counted worthy of more glory than Moses, inasmuch as he who had builded the house had more honor than the house. Okay, first and foremost, I like to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rikah HaKodash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the items of pushing the truth and sincerity. Lord willing, this video will be edifying first and foremost to the whole elect and to those that cleave to the body. And just woke up this morning meditating, pretty much thinking like, what video would I do? And this one popped up in mind. So, Lord willing, it be edifying. But the the emphasis of this vid is going to be, he who had built the house had more honor than the house. Because the house itself could wither away, yet that man will remain. All right. And in as much we're talking about who? Yahweh Shah, man. All right. Not only did he build a house, he lived in it and walked with the apostles, but he also died for that same house, man. All right. And that house make up the elect men, 144,000, who the Lord gave to him, that he said not one shall pluck out of his hand. And he even sacrificed unto that he said, because why? He died for them, that they may what? Be with him in paradise, man. All right. That they may what? Reign with him forever. You see? And the Father put the spirit on Yahweh Shah, man, that, that he let no people of any nations, not even 2/3 of our own people, pretty much build with the spiritual house that we have built, man. All right. So the honor is not towards the house, but it's about him who built it. That's why it says, all things we do it to what? To Yahweh Shah, man, that it may what? Please Yahweh. You see? For all the things that he did was towards us, so shall not there be a balance? It says, Hebrews 3 and 4, for every house is builded by some man, but he that built all things is the Most High, man. You see? Let's get this in Psalms 127. And this ain't going to be long. I'm just was getting busy pretty much before I go to work, and it was on my spirit to get, The Psalms 127 and 1. It says, a song of degrees of Solomon. Except Yahweh build the house, that's in all caps, they labor in vain that built it. Except Yahweh keep the city, the watchman waketh, but in vain. You see? So at least the Lord built it. All right? It what? Is in vain. So the things that we build on is Yahweh Shai, and the things that Yahweh Shai built on was the Mashiach, was of Yahweh. All right? That's the, that's the way it go, man. And yeah, we do pray to Yahweh Shah, man. All right. It says, and Moses verily was faithful in all his house as a servant for a testimony of those things which were to be spoken after. All right. So as we are servants, all right, because a testament is a force when men are dead. Let me get that, man. Yeah, it's Hebrews 9 and 17. It says, for a testament is a force after men are dead. All right. So the speakings and writings of Moses, all right, took place what? After men was what? After he died, man. All right. Otherwise, it is of no strength at all while the testator liveth. So while we are living, all right, we're a testament of the work of our hands, man. Now, though yet, all right, on this go around, all men are not going to die, but though yet the things that was written aforetime was written for our learning, which those men are coming back to break down. Meaning what? When they wrote it, they still had to come and what? Live it out, man. Jeremiah, all right, 17 and 4, he shall be what? Even he gonna go into captivity himself. He had to write it down. Then come and live it, man. All right. It says, for where a testament is, there must also of the necessity be the debt of the testator, man. All right. But let me get back to that. Hebrews 3. All right. It says, but 6, Hebrews 3 and 6. But the Mashiach as a son over his own house. What? How, okay, if why didn't it say over Yahweh house, man? It say over what? His own house, because everything was given unto him in the heavens. Everything is under him. Whose house are we if we hold fast the confidence and the rejoicing of hope firm unto the end? Now, if we of the house of Yahweh Shah, all right, which Yahweh Shah is of the house of Yahweh. All right, that's that's the goal. So the honor and praise supposed to go to who? Yahweh Shah. And the people in that house. Matter of fact, let me get it. This is Zechariah 4 and 2, which the king. All right. This Ezra 4 and 2 Salakia. Ezra 4 and 1. Now, when the adversaries of Judah and Benjamin heard that the children of captivity builded the temple unto Yahweh the power of Israel, then they came to Zerubbabel and to the chief of the fathers and said unto them, let us build with you. With Zerubbabel, leave right there. If you could receive it through the Spirit. It's really King David, all right? And it's gonna prove that he was the king of the house, all right? Which he gonna be the first king. He's gonna be the king of Israel. That's why I say we building up the kingdom of David, building the breaches of the house of David, Salaki. It says, and look what Zerubbabel mean. It says, sown in Babylon. Let me see. All right. Let's see if we get this root there. Bear with me. Yep. Sown in Babylon, man. So guess what? The house of David is going to be what? Put together in Babylon, man. All right. It says, then they came to Zerubbabel and the chief of the fathers and said unto them, let us build with you. And remember, King David was the what? He said, Yahweh shall say, you shall be the rock I build my house upon, which was Peter as well. All right. It says, for we seek your power as ye do, and we do sacrifice unto him since the days of Esarhaddon, king of Assur, which brought us up hither. But Zerubbabel and Jeshua and the rest of the chief of the fathers of Israel said unto them, ye have nothing to do with us to build an house until our power. But we ourselves together will build unto Yahweh our power of Israel, as King Cyrus, the king of Persia, had commanded us. So Zerubbabel told him, you have nothing to do with us to build with us, man. All right? We don't want y'all building with us, man. You see? So because why? This house is a house of prayer, man. It's a house of holiness, a house that's set apart. You see? It's not to be builded together, man. This Zechariah 4 and 8. Moreover, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, the hands of Zerubbabel have laid the foundation of the house. His hands shall also finish it. And thou shalt know that Yahweh of hosts has sent me unto you, man. Yeah, those who started the house, they gonna finish the house. All right? Which, Zerubbabel alone, all right, didn't, do the house make up the 144,000. All right, King David being what included in that, man. And Yahweh shot what? Over everybody, man. And King David being our king. So the ones who started the house, they gonna finish it. But it's the one who what? The architect. The one who gave the blueprint, man. That's who get the honor of the house. All right? The house is builded unto who? Yahweh Shah, which is building unto Yahweh, man. It ain't no going around that. Okay? There's This is Zechariah 6, and I'm going to start at 12. And speak unto him, saying, thus saith Yahweh of hosts, saying, behold, the man whose name is the branch, which is in caps, and he shall grow up out of his place, and he shall build the temple unto Yahweh Yahweh Shah. I mean Yahweh Shah, man. All right, which is who? That's Solomon, man. All right, the man whose name is branch, that's Yahweh Shah. Matter of fact, let me get that, man. All right, let me get it. Let's see what the branch see.
Strong's H, 6780. Semach.
It says the sprout growth branch, the growth of process, which comes from Yahweh Shah, growth shoot of Messiah from David, the Davidic tree. So they're not on Yahweh Shah come out of who? When you go to Hebrews 7 and 14, he came out of what? The line of David. Matter of fact, let's get that, right? He who builded the house had more honor than the house, man. He put it together, man. All right? Yahweh Shah. It was all for him. This is Hebrews 7. And 14. For it is evident that our Lord, which is Yahweh Shah, sprang out of Judah, of which tribe Moses spake nothing concerning priesthood, because Judah wasn't a Levitical priest, all right? So this says he come the branch, the branch, the bud, that which will grow upon springing. See what this root say. Sprout up, same thing. All right, to cause the growth. So it says, and speak unto him, saying, Yahweh of hosts, saying, behold, the man whose name is the branch, this talking about Yahweh Shah, and he shall grow up out of his place, and he shall build the temple of Yahweh, which is Solomon, because David wanted to build it, but Yahweh told David that his son shall build his house. It says, even he shall build the temple of Yahweh, and he shall bear the glory, and shall sit and rule upon his throne. All right, or what? On one of the 12 thrones of David, he's going to sit and rule, which is Yahweh Shah. King David is going to be the king of Israel, all right? But he's going to be the prince of peace, the king of righteousness, the head. He's the head of the cornerstone. And he shall be a priest upon his throne. And the council of peace shall be between them both. You see? He shall bear the glory and shall sit and rule upon his throne. So he bear the glory that had builded the house, man. You see? This Proverbs 24 and 3. The wisdom is in house building. Wisdom is Yahweh Shah. He is wisdom. And by understanding it is established. By what? The understanding that he is, the first begotten of the Most High, man. All right? And understanding the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding which cometh of him. The whole house cometh of him. So he is more than a house, man. You count the person who built the house. If you give credit, if one build a beautiful landscape of a house, all right, with waterfalls and swimming pools and all that, do you give credit to the swimming pool or the walls, all right, or the air conditions, the floors that were laid down? No, you give credit to the builder, all right? It says, and by knowledge shall the chambers be filled with all pleasant, precious, and pleasant riches. And that's how it's going to be, all right? So, that was it, man. I just wanted through the spirit pretty much just get that on, on wax, man, to basically, show that he who had built the house had more honor than the house. So with that, man, until the next time, I'm going to say shalom.